Hello, good people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing only one video. Time it's around 1:30 approaching PM, daytime today. Plenty warm weather outside. A little bit breeze, 29, 30 degrees. So summer is here. The reason I'm doing just one video today because I am not feeling all that well. With season change making me feel a little bit dull and lethargic. Also, 1.5 hours from now, we have first game of Bangladesh. They're playing against India in Champions Trophy, those who follow cricket. So I will take a little bit of rest before watching the game, and I don't want to go out today at all. Just finish my steps and all that. So today, I have the third one from the line, which I did not plan to buy, but I'll tell you the story once and they've got story. This is House of French Avenue, and this is called Coco Morado, okay? Or Cocoa Morado, okay? So I got this. This is the third and the final one in the line. Previously, I've seen me covering day before yesterday I did cover this one. This was called Azure Oud, and previously I did Liquid Brand. These two both are my favorites, but I prefer Liquid Brand because of how much it's almost like a gourmand, sweet, spicy, and then the Azure Oud is a little bit challenging, but I like that as well. So those are some inspired version of one PDM Altair. Other one was, I think, Oud Maracuja. Okay, so that house, I last time I forgot, man. This one house is called Maison Crivelli, I think, yeah. So their fragrances, this is the third one that I'm going to review. The Coco Morado is inspired by Oud Cadenza, okay. So that one is also very expensive, I can see from Fragrantica. I'm going to take a little bit time. I don't do typical quick quickies. No quickies. So I think the prices on these are insane, basically $350, $400 around there, yeah. So for 50 ml, $450 to $500 in Bangladesh. I heard someone say 250 euros in Europe. Okay, so let's see how good this is because I haven't tried the original. So I'll just review on its own. Okay, so once again, very nice packaging. These are under $40. Okay, $40 means like good budget. You know, it's like previously whatever designer used to be. Okay, and oh, one big shout out to I think Nibs, Aromatics Nibs. Yesterday I saw a video that he covered the topic I covered like few weeks back on how Middle Eastern perfumes are now dominating over designer and niche, and he gave me a shout out. So hi brother, thanks for mentioning me, and I enjoyed that video. Check out his video. Check out his video. His video was quite entertaining. So this one is already got some review in the market or in the net. This one, it's like this purple color. I think Coco Morado. Morado basically means in Spanish or Latin, I think it means purple. So purple cocoa. Okay. So previously I did try Montal's purple oud or oud. So first time seeing cocoa. Okay. So they also got this beautiful gemstone. Really like this presentation. At the side, they have the most beautiful touch. They mention all the notes breakdown. Top notes are cinnamon, saffron, cardamom, ginger, nutmeg, pink pepper. It's a lot of notes. Middle notes are dates, oud, incense, myrrh, davana. And then base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, labdanum, leather, patchouli, and mate or mate. So at the back, all the information, 100 ml EDP, really like that. And here it says French Avenue. French Avenue is a sub-brand of Fragrance World from Middle East. And this one I think got magnet. It opens up like this. They have this typical coffins. And I did mention in my the Azure Oud that if these bottles drop, high likely they will survive instead of those normal, like let's say if you have this kind of packaging. Okay, if these drop, they'll break the bottle for sure. But one downside with this box is weight. Okay, I did mention it in the previous videos as well. They take a lot of space and it's heavy, so it will cost more to do shipping and all. And you don't need really that big of box, but the bottle is really gorgeous, just like the other ones. Take a look at that. Yeah, it's purple. Okay, and golden. Here got the gemstone. Another one, they have a gemstone on the cap. I really like that. It looks like Bulgari's Le Gem line bottles. Okay, like they have, it reminds me of those. It's not exact same, but reminds me of those. They have magnetic caps, and they do have a like a whole cap was, I think, like some gemstone or something like that. So it's 100 ml. The cap is very heavy. Atomizer, good atomizer. Could be better. I'll do this much and this, and then a couple more to do the review and get a feel of it. So let it settle down. Yesterday, the story on this one is I saw this being, they were taking pre-order in one of the pages called Fragrantica Bangladesh, which is one of the sellers in Bangladesh. So the shop, they were doing pre-orders. So I'm like, maybe it will take some time. I said, few days back, 3 4 days, the sister who's here, she is in charge of the page. So I told her, sister, if this one arrives, let me know. But sadly, end of the month or third quarter of the month, I am sort of flat broke. I'm just letting you know, like a life of fragrance. I just don't want to lie. I got fragrance, I got money. No, I told her like, let me know, and she said yesterday, Bhaiya, salam, this one is here. I'm like, oh no, I got this one on like I have to pay later. Oud Azure Oud, and then this one, the same line. I'm like, can I take it like when my payment comes or paycheck comes? She's like, don't worry, brother, it's you, no worries, you can pay whenever you can, convenient time. I said, are you sure? She's like, yeah. So very nice of them, thank you so much. I'm just sharing these stories. Sometimes I do silly things. You might say, oh, it's so great of you, for the passion of perfume is there, but it's also stupidity, okay, as well, because you have to plan. Every month, end of the month, I think, just like many of you, I stay broke last 10 days. This is the fact. So anyway, so I got this, and the moment I smelled it, let me tell you, I haven't smelled the original, so I told you the notes breakdown, and the bottle looks really nice. Oud Cadenza, I think if this one smells anything like this, this also has a purple bottle, by the way. So this house, so far the ones I think I smelled was Iris and maybe Oud Maracuja or someone, but so far I know the DNA of 4, okay? Like one of them is Oud Maracuja, Hibiscus, I smelled it from Atomizer, and then the tuberose I haven't tried. They also have Iris Malikan I tried, beautiful. Maison Crivelli, Oud Stallion, I haven't tried that. Ambre, they have quite a few more. Very beautiful, colorful ones. I would love to try them, but for the time being, I cannot afford it. So when you see the nose breakdown and this nose breakdown, they're very similar in way, but let me tell you, I cannot say how much this is close to that one, but so far, this is, I think, the best from the line, okay? And why is it best? Let me tell you, plus, minuses, okay? Or plus sides or some criticisms and stuff. When I smell this, it's very, very sweet. First thing you notice is, if you're scared of like the blue one, Oud Azure Oud, right? That one gave that very like a fruity opening and rose, and then followed by oud, and then the leather, which I said it's a very how to say, daring fragrance. So this is the most challenging from the line, but I admired it. Okay, I give it 8. So if you know the oud leather combination and you're scared of that, you don't have to be with this one. This is plenty beautiful. You definitely have smelled this kind of DNA before. Let's say fragrances come to my mind is, I don't want to say it's like Latafa Khamra or Angel Share by Kilian, but it has the sweetness of those, but really, really smooth. Then it reminds me of fragrances like By the Fireplace, Stronger With You, Absolutely, Intensely, Leather, the Middle Eastern ones. And then also a little bit like Azaro Wanted by Night, or not Night, Azaro Wanted Parfum, those sweetness. If you're familiar with designer sweet fragrances, this is like those, but really well done. So there are a lot of things happening in this, okay, a lot of things. I definitely smell the date note, very, very prominent. Date, caramel, chocolatey, like mild spices. Let me see the notes once again, but this is also got the cocoa. So cardamom, ginger, nutmeg, all this pink pepper. So it's a very carnival-like, sweet, spicy, happening perfume. Very beautiful. I just really wish this whole line is really great for colder weathers. I'm just going to tell you straight, they would last, they would perform, they would project. This one, however, is the least performing from the line. And when I say least performing, it's compared to this one's, the other two, okay? I think the Azure Oud on me is the most beast mode, like 10. The Liquid Brown is 9. This one I would say 8. So I'm not saying this is a weak one. In the line, it's like 8, 8.5 means the third performing on my skin. But you can try, you can get different performance on different skin chemistry and different weathers. If you have something below 25 degrees, this will last about 7 to 8 hours, easy on your clothes and skin combined. So the opening is very nice, sweet, and I at no point ever felt there was this aggression of oud or Middle Eastern. The Middle Eastern part is the date, Ramadan is coming, people would love to wear this during the prayers, whatever. It's a very nice unisex style perfume, but more, to my nose, is a more masculine, like 70, leaning towards masculine, 30 maybe feminine. Really pretty perfume. But then so much happening, like the sweetness, gourmand, a little bit warm. imagine you can wear this for winter nights when it's like a picnic or campfire, and then by the fireplace, it's a bit more spicy, this is a bit more sweet. So imagine you're sitting, in a coffee place. If you know the fragrance like Salvatore Ferragamo, Vumo, so that sweet coffee. This one has a chocolatey coffee, dates, that caramel, oud, spice, lot of things happening. And I would tell you, so far the three I got, I have no regrets. And for the price point, these things smell so much more expensive for like what you paid. That $40, even if it's 50, 55. These are the ultimate prime example of how Middle Eastern perfumes, like Neebs was saying, they are now the price point of old days designers, and they took over designer market. And many people would not like it, many companies may not like it, but I would not pay $150. I would not pay $150, $180 for new Aqua di Gio Parfum or new Durham Parfum, which is like 75 mil, $200. I mean, if I see the quality of this, it's 100 mil, this kind of presentation, it smells so great, lasts a long time, doesn't have anything, synthetic, vial, anything that's going on, quality, And I'm thinking like $200 versus $40. They're not the same perfume, once again, but the, satisfaction in the mind, it works. So these are like not just this one, anything that's Middle Eastern, this quality, I think they are pure respect. Okay, so these are all the good things. So now coming to the criticism, if you have to say something that you don't want to buy this for, or you think this is not buying worth, this is not your type. I read comments that on Fragrantica, some people said this fragrance is pure vile, it's synthetic, it's garbage, they regretted it. I'll tell you honestly. And someone said this is just trash, you don't waste your money. Obviously, fragrance game is very subjective. Okay, not everything will work for everybody. Let's say you're living in a very warm country where it's 45, 40 degrees. This kind of fragrances are not built for those weathers. Even our summers, when it gets like April, May, June, this fragrance will not last as much, and it will not feel the right fragrance unless you live in the AC room. The room is cool, and you don't go out that much. For that, it's fine, you can wear it. But most of the time outdoors, this fragrance might feel too much for the warm setup. So those people may not like it. And some people, if you're used to that niche, that expensive Rojada or MFK, these kind of fragrances, I personally feel those fragrances are really using high quality ingredients, just no doubt about it. They are just so smooth. So if you're used to that quality, then yes, you might feel these are synthetic and not really good enough. Even if it's cheap, some people say even if it's cheap, it's not worth it. I would actually refute a little bit, because for the price point, what I'm paying for this, I do not mind the quality that I'm getting. That's what I'm trying to make sure that people understand. I'm not expecting niche quality from it. What I'm expecting, for whatever I pay, I get equal or a little bit better value. So this is what the Middle Eastern, these kind of houses are doing. But not all the fragrances. Like some of the fragrances like Khamra sometimes give that alcoholic blast. I understand that. Okay, so these things, keep it in mind. So test before you buy, do not blind buy. But if you like the notes breakdown, man, the suede, they said that oud, labdanum, leather, patchouli, mate or mate, the incense, mar, davana. I mostly get sweet, all the way sweet, spicy, like a playful. It's a very sexy fragrance, a very sensual fragrance. So despite this is the weakest in the line, like 7-8 hours you get from this, even if you get 6 hours, the smell wise, I think this is the most beautiful one from the line for me. And then Liquid Brand comes second. And then the third one so far is Azure Oud. I'm not saying any of them are bad, but for my personal choice, I have to choose a favorite. So previously, sorry, excuse me. So previously I actually loved it and I wanted something. This is also very good. One of my brothers, once again, Vaishik Bhai, he said he loves this, even though this is better, but this to him is the best. I can see that. This is very beautiful too. So personal favorites are these two so far, and I'm pretty sure they're going to release so many more. So, and I just really hope they don't do another Invictus, 1 million, Sauvage, La Mole Elixir. I'm tired of those already. I've done so many dupes. I'm not going to buy anything further. If it's another Aventus dupe, okay, or Sauvage Elixir dupe, not going to do it. So something new for people who want to check it out. I don't know how Oud Cadenza smell, but the price point I'm not ready to pay. This thing I'm ready to pay. If this one finishes, I'll get a backup bottle alongside Liquid Brand, but perhaps not for Azure Oud because it's mostly warm. Overall, this fragrance gets 9.5 out of 10. The Coco Morado. really beautiful. Try it. Okay, I will say you're not going to be disappointed, especially if you like the description and you do try it on your skin. I think that's the best test. And check out, I mean, like the oil concentration is very, very good. It's very oily experience. So on the shirt, clothes, it lasts more. On my dry skin, it lasts about 5 hours. On the clothes, everything, it's like 7 to 8 hours plus. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you Fragrantica once again for bringing all the new perfumes very, very quickly. So most of the sellers who are doing this, I have respect for you, but for this month, I think I will try not to buy any more because I am suffering, man. Take care, guys. What is your situation? Do let others know in the comment section. See you. Bye bye.